Hello and welcome to Jedi Mantis plays Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. We are now into our third episode. I will bring up our team. As last episode, I have done some grinding. Let's have a look. I have got everyone apart from Elizabeth up to level 9. Elizabeth is level 8 and still a Weedle. As you're aware, Weedle should evolve at level 7. Kept her a Weedle. Give her as little time as possible as Kakuna. So the plan today, we're going to get Elizabeth to a Beedrill. Hopefully get through Viridian Forest where we are now. Shouldn't take too long. And maybe we'll do the gym. We'll see how things go. Let's get started. What do you want? That is a fair point. You can never have too many Pokeballs. Or potions when it comes to a Nuzlocke. And we will fight something now. So we have caught here. We caught Elizabeth in Viridian Forest. And she is now going to fight a Kakuna. This is a good fight for her. You can see I've got her nearly to level 9. Left it there. This will be a good fight. She's not going to be in danger of getting killed. We're not going to have another case like Pinky. Pinky was our short-lived Mankey if you watched last episode. Bit of a shock, that one. A lot of issues with last episode when I was uploading. Some reason, which I believe is down to my microphone. There was faults with the recording, actual visual faults, but I do believe it's down to the microphone, because the microphone, if it loses connection, it can interrupt the recording and even stop it with there being faults. I believe there's been connection issues with my microphone, which maybe have just made the recordings judder a little bit. Strangely, it only caused that issue with the camera footage and not the game footage, which left me with a bit of an issue where the beginning of my two recording feeds lined up, and the ending appeared to line up to me. It probably wasn't, but it just appeared that it was. But then in the middle it went all wrong. I done my best to cut down where I thought the issues were. I was kind of right about the issues, where they were. I just had the wrong feed. I thought it was issues with the game feed, possibly freezing on a couple of frames, just extending the length of time that a frame was on. Turned out that wasn't the case. It actually cut out a chunk which I couldn't identify when I was actually editing. It wasn't until I'd uploaded it and I watched it back I realised that's where the issue was. It was an issue as we entered the area where we caught Mankey. It was something I was saying about checking the route, and then I appeared to just say, which we don't want to do now, which sounded like a weird sentence, but I didn't really notice that there was a jump cut there, but there was. What I'd actually said was, and this is a little view back to the last footage, was check the route, don't want to go too far into the route because it will trigger an event where we fight our rival, Dumb, which we don't want to do now. So that's what was missing, and that's where all the issues came from. A lot of headaches for that. Hopefully it won't happen with this episode. I'll spend a bit more time if I have to identifying the issue, so that I can edit around it appropriately. Anyway, we're fighting this bug catcher. See what he's got. Now, the issue is a lot of the middle form of the bugs, the Metapod, the Kakuna, they have hardened. Elizabeth's attack is a physical attack. It takes ages. Plus she's now fighting a Weedle, which is poison, not very effective. she's been hard to raise. It's been the hardest one out of the team to raise up, because she just doesn't have those good moves. Poison Sting is not a good move. It's bypassed Harden. Whether that's a good thing or not remains to be seen. I never really use Harden, so probably not going to affect the game. That was the other reason I held her off being a Kakuna until level 8. And I can just delete Harden when it comes to it, but didn't want the move. I'm actually sitting my microphone today on top of a folded up t-shirt to try and create a bit of a padding between my desk and my microphone, because I have noticed that a lot of my key presses are being picked up quite badly on the microphone. Just another reason why I think I'm looking to get a new microphone. Could be a few months yet though, because I've got to build up funding for it. And Christmas is coming. I think I heard today 12. By the time this is out, it'll be 11 Mondays till Christmas. Might be even less than that now. I can't remember when I heard that fact. I'm not ready for Christmas. Come on. Come on, Lizzie. Kill this child of a Pokemon. So I wanted to fight the trainers with Elizabeth, because you get more experience. I'm now slower than the Weedle because of String Shot. There we go. Now, Poison Sting might work a bit better for this. I don't believe Caterpie is Poison type. That's better. We'll get through this one a bit quicker. If we have to, we'll bring in Mr. Peeps, our Pidgey. I'm holding back on leveling my Pokemon a bit. Normally when I just make a playthrough, I like to be well over leveled. I don't think that necessarily is going to make a good Nuzlocke though, so I'm holding off at this point. I tend to have the second form evolution before I even get into Viridian Forest. We're still 6-7 levels off that with Robert Plant, so I don't want to get too far ahead. One where we'll be too strong to catch any Pokemon, but at the same time you want that risk that they could be killed to be there. So I am going to hold off on leveling up quite so far. I'm not massively aware of the levels that the gyms will be. I know Brock is around 12, level 12 for his Onyx, it might be 14 for his Onyx. I know Starmie in the next gym is going to be around 21. After that, yeah, it's a bit fuzzy for me. So we could be playing a dangerous game if I'm just leveling up thinking this will probably be enough. It might not be, but we'll see when we get there. I will carry on. I know sort of within a Nuzlocke rules, some people will say if you have a team wipe, the Nuzlocke's over. If I've got Pokemon in the computer and we get a team wipe, we'll just move on to them, just to draw out. We will get to the Elite Four, and if we get a team wipe at the Elite Four, that's when we'll end. But so long as I have Pokemon in the actual computer, if I have none and it wipes, we get a team wipe, then yeah, we'll fortunately end. we'll maybe move on to another game. But hopefully we'll not get to that stage. Mr. Peeps goes very quickly. We will put Elizabeth in. Didn't really want to attack. Just get her out of there. Put her in. Once she gets that level up, and I think she gets Fury attack. When she gets to level 10, then we'll be cooking on gas, as the saying goes. And she'll do a bit more damage to things in here. Can't say for certain how long she'll be on the team. The starting bugs generally don't last that long. One has for me in Omega Ruby. When I played through that, I caught a wormhole. He became a Dustox named Patrick Moth. Don't know why I picked that name. He just looked like Patrick, and I put Moth on the end. Mr. Peeps, level 10. Yeah, and he actually survived all the way through to the Elite Four and actually didn't die in that, and that was under Nuzlocke rules. I was doing that. He was one of my best Pokemon. So it can happen. Whether it'll happen with Beedrill, certainly find it hard to find strong Weedles and Caterpies on Pokemon Go. Yes, I do play Pokemon Go, not as much as I used to. If they bring in the tracking again, probably play it again. I think I'm level 21 on there now. Starting out with Squirtle. I've caught a Bulbasaur. I've not seen a Charmander. When I was out walking my dogs today, there was a Wartortle nearby, but my phone froze, and then when I got it turned back on, it had gone. I've got Magikarp on there as my partner, trying to get that Gyarados. It's an easy one to get on here, is Gyarados. We'll probably buy that Magikarp, but I probably won't raise that. I want to try and use Pokemon I don't normally use. Whereas I tend to, recently, in the most recent playthroughs that I've done, I've always trained that Magikarp up and got him to be a Gyarados, and I had a Gyarados. It's too easy to do that, so we're gonna get him. He'll be there as a backup, if that team wipe happens. Not be fun if we only have him in there and we have to try and raise Magikarp up when it won't know any attacks. That's not going to be fun. Come on, let's get Elizabeth to be Queen Bee. You know what? She doesn't need to win this fight. She just needs to be in it. She's gonna level up. Let's get Mr. Peeps in there. There we go. Let's put in Matty Kate. She hasn't done any work for a bit. Level 8 Caterpie. We maybe do want to be leveling a little bit more than this. Right, let's get the old Queen Elizabeth, Queen Bee. Pikachu. But very rare instance, I think, that Pikachu would turn up. So it was not ever looking likely that that would be what we get here. That's much better. There we go. I told you. Once you got that level up, it becomes much more useful. And said that, we need to get Robert Plant. To level 10 and Ratty Kate up to level 10. Robert Plant, not the best place to be raising him, fighting bugs. But this one's not going to do any damage, it's whether he can hit it hard enough to kill it. Still haven't decided. I've seen the starters for Sun and Moon. Haven't decided which one I'm going to go for. Even on my first playthrough, I might do the Nuzlocke rules for picking the starter. Just simply because I can't choose. I like the look of Rowlet and Litten. Not so fussed on Popplio. I haven't seen any, I don't know if the final evolutions of them are out. I don't know, I'm not going to look, I want to be surprised. What on earth, why are we missing? That's bad. That might take us up to level 10. There's another trainer. Did you know Pokemon Evolve? Yes. Metapod. Level 7. Jeez. Might be a case of just throwing Mr. Peeps in here just for the type advantage. Robert Plant's going to get enough experience to level up to level 10 there anyway. Don't necessarily want Robert Plant to be evolved before going into fight Brock, but I want him to learn a better grass move than Leech Seed. Which I think, if he doesn't learn it at level 10, I think he learns a decent one at 12. There we go, finally. That's a bit better. When I saw about the new starters for Sun and Moon, I noticed that they all start with their type move, Ember, Bubble, and the grass move. I think it's a new grass move. It makes me think that you won't fight your rival straight away, or your rival's not going to pick the opposite. How do you overcome that if it uses a move strong against you and yours is weak? That's a hard battle at the same level. So it could be that we won't have to fight our rival. I mean, it does seem to be not so focused on the fighting, no gyms, so maybe it's going to be some other thing that you do when you first start off. We'll see. I say I'm not looking too much into it because I don't want things spoiled for me. It's always fun to have the experience there for you when you play it. I also have now got plans to get another game, although it's not coming out here in the UK. I don't think until next year. You can probably see from my shirt, I am a fan of Team 4-Star. Watched their stream the other day of Dragon Ball Fusions. That game looks very good. I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan. That is a game I want to play. Not out here until I believe February next year, so that's a fair wait for me. Not sure if the region locking is still a thing, or still open on the 3DS. I know you could play imported games on the DS. I haven't said that. Team 4-Star were playing a Japanese game, which I guess was imported. So I guess the region lock thing isn't a thing on the 3DS. I might just import the American version. I don't know. Might just wait for the English version. One of my greatest achievements, I feel, in my gaming life. I want to say career. It's not a career for me. I mentioned in the first episode of my Pokemon game, I have played most of the main story games, main quest adventure games. What I feel one of my biggest accomplishments, I played Pokemon Pearl, and that actually was an import, Japanese import. I can't speak or read a single jot of Japanese, any form. I was able to get through the whole game without using the internet or anything, just trial and error, working out what options done what attacks done what. Played the entire game, got all the way through, got all the HMs, everything, completed the game. I think good going. For not Pokemon games can be quite text heavy in that you need to know what a move is, because you got your HMs. Just through, as I said, pure trial and error, I was able to work my way through the game, and not too much longer than it normally takes me to complete a Pokemon game. So that was a good achievement. Don't feel like doing it again, as it was sort of like, it was a challenge to do. I'd rather just play through in English and have a bit of an easy time doing it. So certainly won't be importing Sun and Moon, or Moon and getting Moon. I don't know, Dragon Ball Fusions is tempting me for the American version, if I can play it. Seems like a really good game. So many Dragon Ball Z games that I've played as well. I really liked Raging Blast 2. It gets very mixed reviews and opinions posted about it on the internet. I enjoyed it. I really did. I hunted that game down as well. Went all over the place trying to find it. It was very hard to find here in the UK. Xenoverse 2 obviously coming out soon, I guess. Played Xenoverse, that's good. Hopefully it'll not be too much longer and I'll get a game capture card, and I'll be able to play some console gaming games as well, record them, and get a bit more varied content up for you. At the moment, we're making do with what I've got, and that is Steam and an emulator. Right. Yes, do I need to talk to you? Yep, I do. Got nothing out of those conversations. Route 2, we've been on Route 2, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we've done the Route 2. But what are all Pokemon like? I'd like to think we could take the gym. Let's heal up. Certainly we'll go in and we will beat his underlings. So how are you all enjoying this series? I'm hoping you're enjoying it. Felt that Pokemon Nuzlocke, they seem to be fairly popular on YouTube when I sit and watch YouTube on the night. Figured I'd give one a go. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I'm certainly enjoying it. Let's see what this guy has. Geodude. So we have Vine Whip now with Robert Plant. He should make short work. Yeah. I think we're going to be okay here. Might as well just go straight in at Brock as well after this, I think. Oh, didn't kill the Sandshrew in one hit. You reckon? You know what? We're going to do it. He's just leveled up. It probably would have killed, if he was level 12 he'd have killed that Sandshrew in one hit. We'll be level 13 before we fight Onyx. Let's do it. Let's end the episode with a victory over Brock. Come on. I hope we haven't made a mistake. I'm actually nervous. I actually am nervous. Level 12 Geodude. Surely Onyx will not kill in one hit. No, we don't want to change. It's quicker. The giant pile of rocks is quicker than my Robert Plant. Oh, he's down. He's down in one. We did it. We did it. Level 14. So I'm normally easily 16, 17 before I go into this gym when I normally play, so I was nervous a little bit. But we beat him. We beat Brock. We beat Brock. Enables the use of flash. Yeah, that move. And what does this do? I know what it does. What is it? What does the move do? Rock Tomb. Right, we'll head back to the Pokemon Center. We beat Brock. Wasn't going to ever be hard, I don't think. Nuzlocke gods smiled upon us by giving us a Bulbasaur, giving us Robert Plant. Next gym as well, potential walkover. Same potential. Might, depending on what we catch. If we have something else that's type advantage, probably use that over Robert Plant. Share the fun out. But we will leave it there. So we have Robert Plant at 14, Mr. Peeps, Elizabeth and Ratty Kate all at level 10. I will do a little bit of work again between episodes. I will get these up to a comparable level. So next time we will head onto a new route, hopefully discover a new friend there. Lots of trainer battles, I believe, if I remember rightly, coming up. So we should have some fun, we should do some leveling. Thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what your favourite Pokemon is from Gen 1. Mine is Scyther. I mentioned, it wasn't last episode, it was first episode. But mine is Scyther. Obviously, I'll praying mantises. Scyther is a praying mantis. Really good Pokemon. Will probably get one from the game corner in this gameplay. Hopefully as well we'll be able to get him to learn False Swipe. Brilliant move for catching Pokemon. But yes, we will end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you're having fun. Join me next time and we will play more Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. Thanks for watching. See you later.